Modern Action. We picked a very special match. This one is very near and dear to Taylor's heart.
Nothing. You know what is near and dear to my heart? Top Deck Productions. And if you want to see more Top Deck Productions,
if you like what you see,
eat
some donuts.
Eat some donuts. Give us some donations. Subscribe to the channel.
And buy some Subway sandwiches.
Yes.
Not from Subway, though.
Just submarine sandwiches in general. I like
Jersey Mike's.
I like Jersey Mike's. You don't like Jersey Mike's.
I don't not like Jersey Mike's. I just have never had anything that's really impressed me from Jersey Mike's.
What's your favorite submarine sandwich?
Jimmy John's, Hunter's Club, no tomato. The roast beef is very good.
The roast beef is good. You think it's Boer's Head?
No.
No? They have their own...
himself.
The guy that owns that is an avid hunter. Well done.
Got him.
We're just hunting donations this round.
We're hunting subs and donos.
Subs and donations. So the Spotter Monkey will put the donation link in the chat.
Hopefully.
So put that in there. Donate. Get on the Patreon. There's all kinds of great rewards and prizes for Patreoning different amounts.
Yeah, I heard Nelson will give you packs.
Yeah, so there's a number at which you get packs.
I think there's a number at which Nelson will suck your toes.
Yes, I don't know what that is. Is that, if it's not explicitly sexual, is it prostitution? So like you can get a massage from somebody you get. I mean, there is such thing as non-therapeutic massage.
Right.
That is completely legal.
Correct.
Is toe sucking legal if it's paid for?
I gotta think so.
Okay.
Somebody, do we have any lawyers in the chat that can tell us if getting paid to suck toes is prostitution? We obviously can't endorse it if it is, but I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen.
I'm sure there is a person out there that will suck your toes. Whether Nelson's that person or not, there's only one way to find out, and that's to donate a bunch of money to Top Deck Productions.
Can you ask Robert Meadows how much I need to donate to do an A25 flip and rip? What's an A25 flip and rip? I know what flip and rip is. What's A25?
They mean Masters 25?
Maybe. I'll do a Masters 25 rip and rip.
You just rip the whole pack?
Yeah, just give me, you pay for the pack, I'll rip whatever you want. Shit.
Do you think you can rip a whole pack of Magic cards at once? I probably could. I'll say yes, I can.
Stop it.
I'll say yes, in the dark.
Alright, so I've got some Magic cards back here that have Jake Valentine's name on them. We're going to rip them up.
What's that? Oh, is that just like a rules book?
Yeah, this one has some basic lands. This is me opening Jake Valentine's cards. Oh, we got some full arts? Yeah, let's rip these.
Yeah, don't hand me any full arts. Give me 15, 14. There's only 14 in a pack these days. Or are we
There's
doing
a rules card. If you're ripping the whole pack, you're ripping that rules card.
There's no full arts in here? Okay.
Jake Valentine, if you're watching, listening, I'm not sorry. Taylor's going to try to rip some packs with his huge muscles.
It's not really your muscles. It's more of like
get your muscles
It's
in
more
there.
of like a grip strength
Get in
thing.
there, bro. Do you need a pump? You need to work on that grip strength?
I might need to get a pump. I have not been doing my deadlifts regularly.
Oh,
I'm down to once a week on deadlifts. Oh, I got it started.
You ripped one card like a quarter of the way. No, you put that back on the stack.
I'm trying to figure out what the best grip might be.
Just grip it, rip it, bro. Just grip it, rip it.
I'm wondering if I use the heel of my hand, if that matters more than How many you got there? You got a whole pack?
Oh, I've got a whole pack, yeah.
Okay.
I never claimed to be a whole pack, though.
I thought about
That's
it.
because I'm not roid raging right now.
The joke is, I started lifting about 2 years ago. And the joke is, I've been becoming progressively more violent and arrogant as I lift more.
Oh, we're getting back to Taylor. Oh, man, that's 8. 8 is no problem. We can get 8.
Oh, all right. I got most of the way through 14.
I see 1.
No, I got most of the way through.
Now you can get through 13, probably. Nope, there's another 2. So it looks like the upper bounds is like 10?
They keep sliding off of each other.
We're going that grip strike. Get back in the gym, bro.
Yeah, I got. I think with a little bit of practice on technique, I could do a pack.
Goober 1501 donates 1501. Let it rip.
What?
Let's rip them.
Nice. What pack? What pack does he want to see ripped?
He wants Robert to rip a Masters 25.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He's the one who's talking about. So we're gonna get Robert on camera. We're gonna rip a Masters 25. Or are we playing flip and rip or just rip and rip? We need to clarify this. Billy Camino says that the key is to make air pockets between the cards, and it makes it easier to rip.
Air pockets? How do you do that?
By, like, bending them in a way. Here,
I
I'll
was
get another 15 of Jake's cards, and I'll show you.
I was fanned them and gripped them real tight, and then tried to get the momentum going.
All right, so here's 15 more Jake Valentine cards. So if you bend it like this,
Oh,
see how it's putting space in between them?
Okay.
And then, like,
And then
you can rip
you
it from there.
pull apart. Okay.
That's the strat. So you bend it like this, so you get a little bit of space in between there,
Right.
and then you can rip it apart. I'm not gonna do 15.
Yeah, you don't want to show me up.
Here's the stack.
Here's-
The other ones,
here's
of
the-
other Jake Valentine cards that we've ripped.
It's just a basic land pack.
It's way more than a basic land pack
I didn't rip any full arts.
that you know of. How many full arts are in here?
I'll tell you what, I'll be completely frank with you guys. Those full arts are a pain in the butt because like they're worth more than a basic land. But as I'm sorting
they?
cards to put into
They're not really worth anything.
I know, but
Nothing's worth anything anymore. That's the problem nowadays. Nothing's worth anything.
I would be happy if the average rare out of a pack was worth like $3.
You're living in Fantasyland. The price of a pack?
No,
You want every rare to be worth the price
no,
of a
not every rare. The average rare.
Yeah, that's just never going to happen. That means every rare is the price of a pack.
No, it's like
Every pack
11%. Every 11% lower than the price of a pack.
Oh,
'Cause
11% exactly. That's what you want.
Well, you can't.
Go on. What you got?
A pack is $3.33. Usually, you get them 3 for $10.
Sure.
But I want to figure out how to bring back the casual draft.
Why is the camera on us?
I don't know. We're so fucking handsome,
That's true.
skinny, talented. I gotta sit up straight. I feel like I look fat when I slouch. Why is the camera on us again, Spotter Monkey?
They just boarded.
They boarding?
They just boarding. No?
They just boarding.
They just
What?
boarding.
Boarding like cheese. Oh, that's Borzen. My bad. Borzen.
Can't say I'm a fan of that one.
Can't say anything.
All right, we're going to go back to Dakota and Andrew's wild ride. Looks like Ponza took that one down somehow.
Somehow.
We look like we both got too tired to respond. That's very close to the truth.
Too tired to respond. Do something for something, I'll tell you that much. It's a late one here.
It's not that late. It's just the constant threat of tornado death is really wearing on me.
You're skittish.
Yeah, there could be a tornado touching down in my lap at any point in time.
True. Would save me from having to clean my room, though.
That's true.
There's no cleaning the room after a tornado hits it.
One Violence says the camera's on us because we're both prime examples of the human species, the apex predator of the world, the ultimate killing machines. That's true.
That's aggressive.
That is very true.
So, how do you like this Ponza deck in general?
I think it's a pile of garbage.
Okay. It's definitely dependent on a lot of weak cards.
Yeah, it's very very loose.
And like the payoffs aren't as so like a deck like Affinity, for example, is dependent on a lot of weak cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like Signal Pest is a bad card.
So I don't agree with Billy on some of his opinions regarding modern decks, but Ponza I 100% agree on. It is one of the worst decks in the format.
Yeah. So here's an escalated collective brutality. Finding no instants or sorceries, sees 2 enchantments, a creature, and a planeswalker.
Can't get any of them.
No, but now he knows they're on their way.
And we know that the Blood Moon is rising. Man, and he doesn't have the blue fetch. He's going to have to find a way to get an island. I don't know that he... Oh, I guess he has... He could play Jace and then Path as Jace, I guess.
That's an out.
It's not great, but... I mean, hey.
Do you want to get... Do you think he's forced to get another swamp with this fetch land so he can put Liliana on the board?
No, I think you almost definitely want the plane so you can cast your Path.
Right.
Alright, what do we got for 2? Nothing. Looks like the draw was Mon Ponalar. There's a blue fetch.
That's awesome. That's very good.
So yeah, I think we want to deploy the old blue fetch. Get a place.
No, you want to deploy the old white fetch.
Well, we only get to do one.
Okay.
That Blood Moon's a coming.
Alright, here we go.
Let's see if he'll take the bait and kill the Jace. Maybe that's his line here. The old bait and switch. We've got 4 mana. We could play the Mon Ponalar. We could play the Blood Moon.
He's not baiting him very hard.
He's baiting as hard as he can, man. Sometimes your hand's just not one that is great at baiting, and sometimes it's all it does. In this case, it's just not very good. Here's the Blood Moon. Baited as best as he could.
Yeah, he didn't.
Doesn't amount to much.
That's the best play. You'll notice he left the Stomping Ground up to play around Mana Tithe.
What?
Just went with the most absurd card I could think of. Alright, so he gets a plains and he's going to slow roll this path. As the final out into a...
So do we need a blue? Doesn't look like it. If we can flip this Jace, we're in pretty good shape. We're now sitting behind 2 paths.
Right.
And we can minus Jace on another one if we really need to.
Sure.
Play a mountain. Plus and go.
Jace goes up.
All right. Dakota on 4 mana still. A little bit choked here. Oh, Tyler's Tracker. Are we just slow rolling land? Does he have another? He does.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get a clue.
God, pick's the worst clue.
It's not the worst, but it's certainly not the best.
How is that not the worst clue?
There are worse clues. That's how it's not the worst clue. Come on.
So the foil clue's better than it.
Yeah.
The bloody window clue's pretty good.
The stained glass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stained glass. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
The what are the other ones? I like the crook. The crook's a good clue.
The crook's not good.
Okay, you think the crook is worse than the spire?
I think the feather is the best.
Feather's the best clue.
They should have made a foil feather clue.
Oh man.
Could you imagine the foil feather?
God, can you?
Every day, do not put that up.
The spotter monkey.
We will have words.
Words.
We'll have fisticuffs. All right, that one's fine.
This one's okay. Put this one up. I love how it's like just layers. He just doesn't care to.
This is the spotter monkey's favorite clue because it reminds him of when he was a child last year.
I was a child this morning. The spotter monkey watches one episode of Scooby-Doo every day before school.
Hey, that is not a bad life.
Yeah, what's with watching cartoons before school? Who does that? Your brothers were talking about it. I'm like, you guys are maniacs. Who is awake before school?
So when you have like 5 kids that all have to like get up and get ready.
Oh,
you have to
sure.
get up pretty early.
So there was time there.
There was
if
time.
you were assigned the early spot in the shower rotation.
All right.
Swamp down.
Swamp down. And here's Mom Pa.
So this is interesting. So this brings the Jace to parity, as it's going to -1 every time. And Andrew just isn't in this game anymore.
Yeah, this game's over.
Oh, does that target, or does that produce
It's -2, -0, I believe.
to one target, or to every
one
target?
target.
Okay, because I know there's one Jace that does it to all attacking creatures.
Billy Caminas used to watch Gargoyles before 1st and 2nd grade. Gargoyles was a good one.
Gargoyle's a solid cartoon.
Oh, here's a blood braid. Yeah, this is the end, my friend.
There's a bird.
Nice cascade, you dumb deck. All right, getting in there, sending everybody.
There's a card back in Tempest called Mana Severance,
I believe you.
where you could look through your deck and take out any number of lands.
Yeah.
I really think that's an underutilized thing. I think you could put that on as a bonus for certain things. Like,
I don't think you could. But anyway.
you don't think you could?
No.
Like, go look through your deck and take out a card that has like the same casting cost or same power.
No.
You just get to set it aside, so you don't have to draw one of those.
Nope. Can't do it.
I think that'd be sweet. That's our show tonight.
That's the whole show.
Want to shout out our donator again?
Yeah, shout out the subs, the donos. We've got Robert Meadows on next to perform a box opening of Japanese Eldritch Moon, as well as a flip and rip or rip and rip. I don't know if we decided which one we're gonna do of
Rip them if you got them.
Masters 25. But yeah, that's it. Later.